Welcome to had6 channel. In this video, we will look into crotchety. 19 adjectives with similar meanings will be reviewed in example sentences. Let's get started. Number 1. Cantankerous, which means bad-tempered, argumentative, and uncooperative. Cantankerous. For example, a cantankerous old man. Number 2. Surly, which means bad-tempered and unfriendly. Surly. For example, the porter left with a surly expression. Number 3. Prickly, which means of a person ready to take offense. Prickly. For example, Mr. Griffith was a prickly character. Number 4. Ill-tempered, which means irritable or grumpy. Ill-tempered. For example, an ill-tempered woman. Number 5. Fractious, which means typically of children, irritable and quarrelsome. Fractious. For example, they fight and squabble like fractious children. Number 6. Crusty, which means especially of an old person, easily irritated. Crusty. For example, a crusty old man. Number 7. WASPISH, which means readily expressing anger or irritation. Waspish. For example, she sounded waspish and impatient. Number 8. Irascible, which means having or showing a tendency to be easily angered. Irascible. For example, an irascible young man. Number 9. Peevish, which means having or showing an irritable disposition. Peevish. For example, a thin peevish voice. Number 10. Irritable, which means having or showing a tendency to be easily annoyed. Irritable. For example, she was tired and irritable. Number 11. Cranky, which means bad-tempered. Cranky. For example, he was cranky after 8 hours of working. Number 12. Grumpy, which means bad-tempered and irritable. Grumpy. For example, she can be grumpy first thing in the morning. Number 13. Crabbed, which means bad-tempered. Crabbed. For example, a crabbed, unhappy middle age. Number 14. Peppery, which means of a person irritable and sharp-tongued. Peppery. For example, retired generals are expected to be peppery. Number 15. Crabby, which means irritable. Crabby. For example, she was regarded as crabby and reclusive. Number 16. Touchy, which means easily upset or offended. Touchy. For example, she's a little touchy about her age. Number 17. Testy, which means easily irritated. Testy. For example, he was testy, arrogant, and hard to get on with. Number 18. Cross, which means annoyed. Cross. For example, he seemed to be very cross about something. Number 19. Snappy, which means irritable and inclined to speak sharply. Snappy. For example, he's in a snappy mood. Can you think of other examples? Please share them in the comment section below. Furthermore, please don't forget to hit the like button and subscribe.